Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So today is the final demo of part 3, about Power BI. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we don't have class. Saturday, Sunday, we don't take any classes. And next class will be on Monday. This meeting ID is going to change. And today you will be able to get the payment details and everything. If you don't get the payment details by 1 o'clock afternoon today, you have to call these numbers, or you will be able to also mail me saying that I did not get the payment details. Once you make the payment either today or tomorrow, and Sunday we don't work. Sunday, if you make the payment also, nobody is there to help you and our office is closed. So maximum today until tomorrow, 5 o'clock, we are accepting the payments and you will be able to get the new meeting ID to continue the classes from the Monday. Same timing and with the new meeting ID. And you can pay the amount in the installments. You can talk to them and you can make the payments and you can get the new meeting ID by tomorrow so that you will be able to attend the Monday's class. And daily recording videos I'm going to be giving. All the interview questions I'm going to be cracking. And 80% of the interview questions are going to be coming, will come from my subject only. After getting a job, you will be able to, justify this answer. Or we have a lot of successful people who got the jobs. I will invite them so that you can talk to them in the class tomorrow, day after tomorrow. We don't have class, but Monday or Tuesday, I will invite few students who got the jobs. They're from the MBA background, BCom background, BTech background, mechanical background. These people got jobs. I'll invite them. You should be able to talk to them, their experience and everything, so that they will share, their experience about this course, right? So a lot of opportunities are available in the IT industry, but only thing is that people are not using the proper gurus or proper mentors. You are catching the brokers. You are catching the misleaded guys. You are catching the, unwanted guys. So that is where your money, energy, everything is going waste. And end of the day, you lose the confidence. Then you think that IT industry is very, very difficult. So remember me, if you don't get job anywhere, definitely you get a job in the IT industry. But remember, you have to get the proper guidance, proper gurus, proper mentors you need to have behind your success. So that is where is important. If you catch a good mentor, good guru, 50% of success in your basket already, because he will take care of that. If you catch a Rajamouli as a director, if you catch a James Cameron as a director, do you think that you need to worry about your story? Do you think that you need to worry about anything else? Because you need to catch that guy first. So when you catch the good gurus, good mentors in your life, you should not be worried at all. Let it take 3 months or 6 months. Let it take time, right? So you will be able to easily get into the required field. The success rate will be very, very high. If not today, tomorrow you will be able to get the job. If not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you will be able to get the job because you have proper gurus in your back. So that is what is very, very important. Instead of catching this, if you catch a broker, if you catch a bad institute where they'll say you pay me 2 lakhs, I'll give you jobs, you pay me 1 lakh, I'll give you job, means you need to leave that company and come back. And they will say that, this is the guy got a job, that is the guy got a job. All these things are useless and they wanted to take your money, and they'll give you a lot of examples. So never go with the proxies. Getting a job is very, very easy. After all, you have 2 interviews, right? After all, you have 100 interview questions. If you study those interview questions, which I'm going to be giving it to you, you will be able to easily crack the interviews. You fail for 5 interviews. Sixth interviews will be US. Seventh interview will be US. In the recession time also, one student got three offer letters. Right? Not only one student, many people got 2 offers, 3 offers, 4 offers. How? Because they have the knowledge, right? So knowledge matters always, not the anything else. So here you're going to be there, you will be able to get into IT industry very, very easily. And only thing is that you should not be worried about the recession, because which is a temporary and skills are permanent. You have to give much more time for the skill learning. So you should not think that I have to complete in within 1 week time, 1 month time. It cannot happen. It will take minimum 2 to 3 months of time to prepare in the data analytics. So you should not be worried at all. So especially housewives. So they don't have the time, right? Because they'll be working for the entire family morning to evening, and they'll have the children. You should not be worried at all. Let it take time. Let it take time, no problem at all. Clear? Many companies also giving you work from home facility even today, right? Especially housewives. You can, during the interview itself, you can tell them that if there is a work from home facility, definitely I'm going to be joining. A lot of our students are till even today they're working, they're joined the company using work from home facilities, right? You take time. If not 3 months, you take 6 months. I have seen people, they took time, especially housewife, they're able to crack a lot of interviews, but they're taking time because they will not have time to prepare. My own sister, last month she got a job, and she called me and brother, I cannot attend your live classes because I have a kid and everything. Then I told, you take the videos and practice. Every day, night 10 p.m. she used to open the notes, until 1 o'clock she used to prepare. And within 3 months, she is able to crack two interviews. Now she is MBA, and 2014 or 12 passed out. She was working for a company as HR, and getting only 20,000 rupees. But end of the day, she got a job today. 6 months back, she got a job because of the knowledge only. I did not help her anything. Simply, whatever the videos I'm giving it to you, the same videos she also got it, and she is now working. And 6 months back, she got the job. Now initially she got three offer letters. The contract got over. Now she got two offer letters. Right? Now that is how the people are going. When you have the knowledge, nobody can stop you, right? You may be from 2012 passed out, 2014 passed out, you may be housewife for 10 years, doesn't matter, right? What matters is skill. Do you have the skill? If not today, within 3 months or within 6 months or within 1 year, you should be able to learn the skill. Then doors are open for you. That's it. We are there to support you, and you should be able to easily get into the IT industry, guys. So today, let us talk about the final demo. And as we know, we spoken about yesterday. I was talking about some notes, right? Where is the notes I have? If I have, I think I lost my notes. So that's fine. So we were talking about the lot of tools, right? So in MSBI, we got three tools. One is called SSIS, next one is called AS, and the next one is called SSRS. Now let us talk about this ETL, extracting the data, transforming the data, and this is what is called analysis tool. You're going to be analyzing the data. Then the last one is called reporting tool. You're going to be doing a lot of reports. Before MSB, as we know, you have to know SQL Server knowledge, right? So many companies stopped using SSRS as a reporting tool, and in place of that, we have Power BI today. Clear? If you want to learn Power BI, compulsorily you have to know SQL Server knowledge, and SSIS knowledge is important. Even though it is not there, that is fine. So you will be learning this and this and this. That is what I told you in the day number 1. Now, what is the purpose of a ETL and why we have to learn ETL? Let us understand. You take a company called Amazon.com. You ask them where is their data. You ask them where is their data, and they'll tell you our data is not in a single location. They have a lot of locations. Some of the data in India, some of the data in Dubai, some of the data in US, some of the data in UK. So they are doing the business all over the world. They are doing the business all over the world. They cannot keep the data. They cannot keep the data in a single place. They have the data all over the world. So this is one issue with their data. So data challenges, that is what I'm going to be talking about. So if you wanted to analyze Amazon company's data, I'm talking about only one company. So like that, we have Citibank, we have a Walmart, we have a Flipkart, we have a Netflix, we have a lot of companies will be there. So those companies' data is not going to be there in a single location. So all over the world, there are a lot of data centers, lot of data can be stored in the different locations, but all this data belong to a single company, right? So you ask them, what are the environments or what are the software applications that they're using? In India, they might be using SAP application. In Dubai, they might be using a .NET. In the US, they might be using completely Android applications and a lot of Java application they might be using. And some of the data may be in Excel sheets, some of the data may be in flat files. We don't know, right? So one company cannot use only one software, cannot store all the data in a single software. You may have SAP, you may have a .NET, you may have Android, right? You can also go to Amazon portal, you can buy the phone. For example, I wanted to buy a product from Amazon.com. In India, I open this site. So I wanted to look for some baby products. So I will click on the baby, walkers or wipes, diapers, whatever I would like to buy. I wanted to buy this. When I click on this, now I love this product. I want to click on this. And as soon as I click on the buy now, so it is going to be asking me user ID and password, my card details and everything. I make the payment. Do you think that how this site is developed? So this may be Java or this may be Android or this may be some Angular JS or maybe .NET website. We don't know. But where is the data now going? Data is going to the Java. Java is storing the data. .NET is storing the data. Or when you open your Apple iPhone, iOS applications are running, Android mobile phone, Android applications are running, you will be able to download, a Android application that may be a Amazon app. You will be able to buy a product. Now, do you think that it is also capturing the data? Clear. So the data of Amazon is going to be coming from SAP, Java, .NET, Excel, flat files. We don't know, right? So if you ask me what is the size of the data, the size may be in India large amount of data because number one in India is Amazon. Amazon doing very good business. You will have millions of transactions are going to be happening every month or every annum. When you go to Middle East countries, maybe a medium level data. Middle East means Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and the Gulf countries where they are not very good in buying these online products, maybe the medium level data. If you go to some other countries, so the sales may be very, very low. So low size data, you will be able to get it. So low amount of data or small amount of data, you will be able to get it. So the data may be in the petabyte, zettabyte, or maybe in a gigabyte of data, megabyte of data. The data, if it is in large size, you need to have bigger servers, bigger networking facilities, bigger, internet capabilities, lot of things you need to have so that you can store large amount of data. Storing and processing is also will take lot of time. So all these things are only the challenges with the data. I'm talking about a single company's data. Now, what about the accuracy of the data? Can you guarantee that all the data is very, very clean data? It is not guaranteed. It may be, high accuracy level data, medium accuracy level data, or it may be low accuracy. It is not guaranteed that all the data is cleaned data, even though Amazon company is storing its data on its own platform, but this data is prepared by the customers, prepared by the Amazon company. For example, you give your address, you create a misspelled data, or you may create a duplicate phone numbers, or you may use a lot of blank values. It is not guaranteed that all the data is a cleaned data, ready to use data. So if the data is very, very cleaned, high accuracy means we should not be worried. If the data is at least 60-70% of the data, or say 80% of the data is cleaned data, 20% is completely bad data, dirty data, those rows or those data you have to remove. If you don't remove, what will happen? If you take the bad data and create a data analytics or the data science applications, you will be able to get the bad output, right? Whatever you think is bad, your behavior will be the bad. If you think that the data is good, Amazon giving me the data. So how can you guarantee that that is the cleaned data or not? You need to do the samples and everything. You have to cross check with their data. If the data is 40% is a clean, I know cleaned data, 60% is a dirty, bad data is available. Can we take the data even though Amazon is giving? Tomorrow they'll blame. So you taken all data and you're creating bloody, useless reports and sending me. I think you're not doing proper, justification to our budget which we have given. So why the problem is not with us, the problem with them, because they have given the bad data. With the data you have created lot of reports and lot of data analytics you made it, but end of the day those reports are useless. Those data analytics is useless because you have taken that data, you never cleaned it, you never bothered about whether it is good or bad. So like that you have a lot of things that we're going to be discussing, right? So lot of things we can discuss. So all these are called data challenges, right? If you wanted to store and analyze the data cannot be available in a single location. Data may be available in different platforms. Data may be available in different sizes. Data may be not very cleaned, not ready to use data. So a lot of challenges data itself is going to be having. So what should we do? So, as a BI developer or as a simply software engineer, you may be a report developer, you may be ETL developer, or you may be software engineer in a company. The Amazon is going to be giving their data. So the data may be in SAP, it is there in India. The data might be in .NET. It may be in, let us say, it is from US, right? So data may be in Excel sheets or the flat files. Maybe Dubai, there is a call center for Amazon.com. All this data belong to which company? I'm talking about a single company called Amazon. Clear? So Amazon company's data is available like that, but I wanted to analyze. So analyze means I cannot go to India and analyze. I cannot go to US and analyze. I cannot go to Excel and analyze. Get this data from here. Get this data from here. Get this data from here. Why? Because it is single company's data. Now all the data you have to extract it. You have to extract the data, transform the data, load the data. Where should I load it? So you are going to be using ETL software. That is what is called SSIS software. Clear? So that is what I told you. SSIS means what, Nana? It is SQL Server integration. Integration means combining, merging, joining. That is the meaning. Services means it is small application. So SSIS is application which is part of SQL Server, which is getting the data from here, from here, from here. All the data you are going to be loading. Loading where? Loading into one place. So this is what is called a staging server. Okay, this is what is called staging. Staging means temporary. Staging means temporary. What you do, so this will be again a SQL or a database server only. Remember, so SQL means any RDBMS. So you are going to be creating a lot of tables. You're going to be putting the data, and this data must be cleaned because staging means where you are going to be doing data cleansing activity. Data cleansing. So you may remove duplicated data or you may correct misspelled data, right? Or you may split the data, you may merge the data, you may convert the data, whatever you do, that is the purpose of data cleansing. Remember. Clear? So what is that you're going to be doing? Data cleaning activity. For example, you go to the supermarket. You wanted to buy some product. You go to shop number one. This is your shop number one. This is your shop number one. Buy some vegetables. You go to shop number two, buy some vegetables, some more vegetables. You go to shop number three, buy some cheese, milk, curds, and fruits. Lot of things will be, buying. Shop number one, shop number two, shop number three. So all these are products or the shops where you can get the vegetables or the fruits. Now all these things, where will you be keeping? You are going to be keeping it temporarily in a carry bag. The carry bag is this. Staging server means a carry bag. So all the data, all the fruits, vegetables, chicken and fish, everything you wanted to buy, all these things you're going to be putting into carry bag. Staging means a temporary. So after coming home, what you do? You open this bag. This is the carry bag. You open the bag, you clean. So you get the potato. Potato is gone. Half of the potato is gone. You remove half of the potato. Tomato is completely gone bad. One tomato is gone bad. You remove that. So leafy vegetables are available. You soak them in the salty water, salt water, right? And you wash them. You clean them. And some of the vegetables are you wanted to peel them, right? So lot of things you're going to be doing so that the vegetables are cleaned, the fish is cleaned, everything you're going to be cleaning, right? So after that, what you do? So after that, the cleaned vegetables, cleaned chicken, whatever you have, you're going to be taking from here. So from where you're going to be taking? So all the you open the bag. Staging server means a temporary bag. You open, you clean it. The cleaned vegetables and everything will be again manually we are loading. So here I'm going to be using one more ETL. Okay. So I'm going to be using one more ETL here, but in the you take this data with the help of ETL, you are going to be taking all the vegetables, the cleaned vegetables will be going into the refrigerator. So this is your fridge, refrigerator. Clear? So all of them are going to go to the fridge or the refrigerator. So this is what is called your data warehouse. Clear? So data warehouse is a go down or you can say a fridge. So it is also created with the help of a SQL or database. You know, it is going to be storing large amount of data. So you get the data from here, you get the data from where you go, you clean the data, cleaned data, you will be able to keep it in the data warehousing server. What is a data warehousing? It is a bigger server, bigger hardware where SQL Server software is going to be stored. Like that, you assume every month, for example, I am there morning, I will wake up, I would like to buy a product. So this is my laptop. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to go to Amazon.com. So I establish a connection. I don't know that I'm going to be establishing. I buy a product. If I buy a product, I will be able to enter some data here. That I don't know. So like that, many people are buying and buying. All the data will come to this server. So one day this server will be full, or one day this server will be full, or one day this server will be full. People are buying. This is full. When you have this is full, so what you do? You take the data, you have to store somewhere. Clear? You assume every day you are getting the water from government of India. You don't have the water in your house. So what you do? Morning 6 o'clock the water comes, water tanker comes, or water comes in the street. You have to go and collect the water in the buckets. So you, your mother, your father, everybody is going to go to the street. Okay. So you are going to be, catching the water. Or so this is your bucket. This is your mother is carrying. Your sister, your father is carrying. All these are different buckets. This is a steel bucket, plastic bucket, or some other silver ball. So when the bucket is full, what you do? You get the water, all the water you dumping into a drum, a tank. So data warehouse, you can think as a drum or the tank. So the water will come. You're going to be keeping it here. So later what you do, your bucket is empty, your bucket is empty. Again, you back to the street. You come back to the street. Again, you are going to be getting the water. Within 5 minutes, the bucket is full. Your bowl is full. This bowl is full. Again, you take the second round. You are going to be going to the drum or the tank. You are going to be keeping the water here. Again, this will be a blank, right? So like that, the normal data you are going to be capturing in the servers, These kind of a servers are called as, so initial water you are going to be storing somewhere, right? So this kind of a water is called as a fresh water, right? So fresh water you're going to be collecting into the small buckets. Now all this data you are going to be keeping into the OLAP, or it is also called as a data warehousing. So we need to understand few things here. So one is called, the companies are storing large amount of data in the OLTP computers. OLTP means online online transaction. Transaction means in Telugu lavadevi. So online transaction processing, that is the meaning of OLTP. OLTP can be any server. It could be Java, .NET, SAP, Excel, anything. But remember, where you will be able to have the fresh data, and remember, read and write data, much more time you are going to be writing the data into these computers. Clear? For example, you go and you go to bank the morning, you are withdrawing the cash, you are depositing the cash. Now, the banking server may be Java application, .NET application, maybe Android application that you're using. So whenever you do any transaction in the banking, the fresh data is going to come to the banking server. Like that. So the banking server is a OLTP server. It may be Java, it may be .NET, it may be Android. We don't know. But whenever you have the fresh transaction, that server is called as a OLTP server, online transaction processing. Transaction means why the servers are maintained, because it is to run the business. So OLTP is there to run the business, because when the customer comes in the morning, he wanted to withdraw the cash, he wanted to do some transactions, all the business data to run the business. The companies are going to be maintaining a lot of applications. These applications most of the time are going to be writing the data. So these are busy writing the data. Clear? So that is what is called OLTP servers. But what about OLAP servers? OLAP means data warehousing. OLAP means what, Nana? Data warehousing servers, where you have online analytical processing. So you take the data from here, you take the bucket of water, and one this is full. Sometimes what we have told, this will be full after some time, right? So this server will be full, this server will be full, this is full. One this is full, we are going to be having a bigger tanker or a drum, bigger tanker or a drum. So in the tank, we are going to be putting this water. So you are going to be maintaining large amount of historical data. So every month data, it is going to be coming from here, it is going to go there. So after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you go and you put the water, again you'll go back with the empty, again this water will come. So every time you are going to be getting the historical data. Now why this data warehousing is important means to analyze the data. Analyze means to understand how the business is happening. To analyze the data, we are going to be maintaining OLAP machines or data warehousing. So most of the time it is completely read-only data, because historical data, yesterday's data will go here, or last month data will go here, or last quarter data will go here, and the current quarter data or maybe current year data they may be keeping here, but last year data they would have posted in the a bigger data warehousing. It is read-only data, and it is completely small amount of data here. Small amount means, so what is the bucket size? Bucket means 30 liter, 40 liter, right? So it will be some GBs of data. Every month you will be able to get some 500 GB of data. So 500 GB of data into 12 months. So it will become 6 terabytes of data. So the data, every month data you will be keeping it here. So large data will be able to have maybe terabytes of data. Clear? You may be having some 10 terabytes of data, or 20 terabytes of data, or 50 terabytes of data I'm going to be keeping. So 500 GB into 12 months, it will become 6000 GB is equivalent to 6 terabytes per 1 year into 10 years of data. It will become 60 terabytes of data that is available in the data warehousing. So every month data is coming from here and going here. Clear? So that is how the companies are capturing the data in the buckets. Bucket means small size servers. Small size servers, and that size will be very, very small. Remember, the size will be very, very small here. It will be in GBs only. You may be having less than 1 terabyte or 500 GB or 1000 GB, not more than that. These servers are not very big servers, but these servers are very, very big. Server means a bigger computer. That is what you got to understand. Like that, every month, every day I am getting the water, I am putting the water. But one my friend told, Arey Bhaskar, why are you manually taking the water from here and why are you manually putting? Can't you buy a motor pump? So I can go and order one motor pump, right? Water motor pump I can give, right? So you know what are the motor pumps in the world? So lot of motor pumps are available. Now this is one company pump, this is one company. So you can buy any motor pump. So it will connect to your buckets. This is what is called buckets. You can connect and all the water it can pump it to a big drum is available. So this is what is called drum, or you can say a tank. So this is what is called ETL. ETL means extracting the water from here and transforming the data and loading the data. All the data will be loaded. So this is what is called ETL. ETL means what? Motor pump. Clear? It is going to be pumping the data from one place to another place. You have the data from this application. You have some data in this application. You have some data in this application. It is a pumping the data. Clear? From here to here, ETLs are nothing but data pumps. In your body, you have also one pumping machine. Do you have ETL in your body? Yes. What is that? Heart. Heart is pumping the blood. So, blood is called a ETL device in your body. Okay. So before pumping the blood will be cleaned. There is a staging area. Do you know what is a staging area in your body? Kidney. Kidney is going to be cleaning your blood. Clear? So after cleaning, so in between, this motor pump is going to be keeping the water in somewhere. This is one more drum. You think one more drum, and here what you do, you keep the dirty water, you clean the water here. Okay, so cleaned water, you take this pump and you connect like this, and this pump is going to be putting the here. So one pump is going to be getting the data from one place to another place, and you're going to be cleaning the water, cleaned water from that you're going to be taking into putting into final drum. So that is what you got to understand. See, so you're keeping a motor pump here. This is what is called motor pump. You get the data. Your mother is saying it is don't dump directly here because it may not be cleaned water. What you do? You buy one more drum. One more drum, you buy it. Now, in this, you keep the data, you clean the water, and the cleaned water from here to here, you fix one more pump. From here, you will be able to put the water. Now, water is ready. So, like that, you are buying vegetables, you cleaning them, putting them into refrigerator, or you getting the water, cleaning the water here, and pumping it here. So, if you store the data that is not needed, right? Because only if you have data that is not needed, you need to process the data. For example, if you have a vegetable in the refrigerator, can you get the food? You have to process the vegetables. How do you process? There is a kitchen, right? You go to the kitchen, what you do? You are going to be taking the vegetables, you are going to be processing in the kitchen. Kitchen has a stove, kitchen has a grinder, kitchen has a lot of things. So what is that you do? You take the data from here. This data you are going to be processing. Okay, processing where? In the kitchen. So there is one more application, just like a kitchen application, that is what is called SSAS. Okay, you process the data. For example, I have a data called 10. I have a data called 20. Processing means I wanted to know what is the total. Total is a processing. The total is a 30. This is what is called aggregated data or summary data or a sum. So the sum can be done in the SSAS because this guy is only storing data. If you store the data, food will not be ready. You have to go to the kitchen, get the data, slice the data, cut the data, clean the data, do lot of things and cook the data so that you will be able to get the good biryani or good pizza is going to be prepared. These are the raw data. Raw data cannot be tell you, anything. So you need to process the data. Processing can be done with the help of a SSAS application. Clear? So SSIS is going to be extracting the data, cleaning the data, putting the cleaned data here into the refrigerator or to the data warehouse. Data warehouse can store large amount of data, but you need to process. So processed food, cooked food, what will you do? So after cooking the food, what will you do? So you have to take the food from here and you have to be serving in the plate. This is what is your plate. Clear? You have cooked the food. So you need to take a plate and you have to display or serve. So this is what is called reporting. Reporting means you have to display the reports. Now you may use Power BI or you may use Excel or you may use SSRS or you may use a Tableau. Tableau is also one more reporting tool. So you will be able to display the cooked food, right? So this will be, these reports are going to be taken by the your management, the company, Amazon company I'm talking, right? The Amazon company management will take the reports. They will understand why the sales is only $30 billion last month or last year, why the sales of last quarter is only $20 billion, because you have millions of data. It is not only two numbers. You will be able to get the millions and trillions of data every month. You will be getting it. Data warehouse is going to be having last 10 years of data, and aggregating or totaling billions of data is not so easy task. So that easily can be handled in the SSAS. Now, if I give you 10 numbers, you can do the sum. If I give you 1000 numbers, you use the calculator. If I use 1 billion data, can you use a calculator? It is impossible to use the calculator because manually we have to enter the numbers. You will go mad. So you may use proper softwares. You may use Excel sheets or you may use any other software. The one of the software is called SSAS to do some kind of a calculation like summing operation, average, minimum, maximum, counting. So all these things can be done with the help of a SSAS. Data warehousing is going to be storing the data. So data warehousing and SSAS put together, these two are called a OLAP applications. Clear? You are going to be getting OLAP data. OLAP data means a large amount of historical data of the company will be available in the data warehousing. So last 10 years of data will be available in the OLAP. Current year data may be available in the OLTP. OLTP, remember, just like a bucket. So what is the capacity of the bucket? So 20 minutes. So it will be there. The bucket will be full with the water. You have to get the water and dump it here. So with the help of these ETL tools, you will be able to get the data, clean the data here. Again, we'll take one more motor. We take the water from here and we're going to be putting into this. Clear? And after that, you process the data with the help of a kitchen and everything, that is called SSAS. Then whatever you have cooked that has to be displayed, you create a report. Report will be chart report, visualization report. These reports are given to the end user. So this is a big process that we're going to be doing. So OLTP applications means whatever we are using. People will ask you, have you used any OLTP applications? Whatever we are using is OLTP. We are going to Airtel, we recharge. We go to yatra.com, we book a flight ticket. irctc.com, we go to Citibank, we go to Walmart, Netflix, whatever you do, that is OLTP, OLTP, OLTP. So end users are going to be dealing with the OLTP. So who's going to be using? You are the end user. So you always interact with the banking applications, Amazon applications, or book reservation, flight ticket reservation, train ticket reservations, anything which you are using. We are the people. We are giving the data. So OLTPs are used by These applications are used by end users. But who's going to be using these applications? This is by the business user. Business means the managers in the company. So I'm a Amazon company CEO. I'm the Amazon company CEO. I wanted to use how the sales in India last 5 Christmas, right? I wanted to know Europe versus India sales in the last 5 years. I would like to see that kind of reports, right? So you will have 1 year data, 6 months data only here, but last 5 years of data, last 10 years of data will be available here. So this business user can analyze the data of the company, because if I wanted to analyze you, I cannot, I should know about you from birth to today, right? Till date, I should know about you. Then only I can tell you Bhaskar Jogi is good or Ramesh Jogi is good or it is bad, right? Otherwise, it will not be able to tell you, because if we have more and more data, I can tell you with clarity. I cannot take only 6 months of data or 1 year of data. I cannot tell you about the company, how the company is doing, how the company is performing last 10 years. Means I don't have the data in the OLTP. Clear? So OLTP, where small amount of data, 1 month data, 1 year data will be there. Once the servers are full, we are going to be taking the data, we are going to be keeping it here. So if you wanted to understand how the company is performed last 10 years, last 20 years, means you have to go to OLAP. So where you have a large amount of data, terabytes of data will be there every monthly. Whatever the data that you're going to be getting, this data once in a month, once in a quarter, once in a year, once in a 6 months, or once in a Sunday will be extracted, transformed and loaded. We may use SSIS or we may use cloud EDF, so Azure Data Factory, or you may use Informatica. It is a third party ETL software, or Data Stage. It is also from IBM company. It is from the, these two from the Microsoft company. This is from Informatica, one more company. Like that, we have ODI, Oracle Data Integrator from Oracle company. Lot of ETL softwares are available. Ab initio, right? Ab initio. It is also ETL software. Pentaho, right? So talent. So not only one company's ETL, we can use any company's ETL. Since Power BI belong to Microsoft, we may use SSIS or EDF, Azure Data Factory. These are called just like a motor pumps, but you have a variety companies motor pumps are available. You can buy any company's motor pump. You should be able to extract the data, transform the data, then you should be able to load the data. Transformation means, we will discuss later, it is going to be converting or cleaning the data and putting the data. So this is a normalized data. Okay, and this is normalized data, small amount of data, less indexes are going to be used. So these 2 points you don't understand now, we will be able to understand them later. Clear? So you will be able to understand, this is what is called denormalized data, or you will be able to have more indexes, right? So these 2 points you don't understand now, you will be able to understand later. So this is what OLTP means, fresh data to run the business. Right? Most of the time we are going to be writing the data. Small amount of data will be there. One, these are full. We are putting all the data into the data warehousing. Normalized data, indexes you don't understand. These points you will be learning as part of your SQL Server classes. And this is the interview question. What is the difference between OLTP and OLAP? Clear? So this is what you are going to be working. And here we are going to be having 25 days classes for SSIS. Power BI will be 45 days. And SSAS, it will be for okay, so you will be able to work with 25 days. This data you can use if you wanted to attend. Or data warehousing also we will discuss 5 days of concept. It will be free and you will be working about this. This session will be free. This we are going to be doing not now, in the month of April. Okay, in the month of April, we are going to be talking with SSIS. And SSAS also I'll be giving it for free. So you should not be worried at all. And Power BI, we are going to be starting from Monday. So this will be for 45 days. So this month and next month of February, month of March, 2 months, we are going to be dealing with the Power BI along with the SQL also you have to know, right? So SQL is one concept. Power BI is next concept we are going to be discussing for these 2 months. So next month we are going to be learning SSIS. So this will be the paid course. Okay, you need to pay in the month of April. Now you need to pay for Power BI as well as the SQL Server. So this is what you are going to be doing. Clear? So end of the day, three courses we are going to be learning SQL Server. So it will be 45 days. We don't have live classes. So no live classes are available. But how do you learn? You need to buy videos and daily watch one video, and 1 hour video into 45 videos are available, right? So you need to watch one video and write the notes, and daily you have to practice this. And Power BI is going to be happening. So these two you have to plan in the February and March, right? So don't look at anything else. So that is what is the important one. Okay. So next month, next month means I'm talking about, so April, not even March. April month, you have to deal with the SSIS, and SSAS I'll be giving for free, and this will be paid course. You need to pay for this. And data warehousing also I will be giving it for free. So this you will be able to concentrate on the April month. So this will be paid course, and so here you have to make the payment for this paid course. It is, you have to get the videos, and don't tell me that I have learned SQL Server from my friend. I know basics. All these things are cannot happen. You have to know in depth of SQL Server. So live classes you need to attend. So all the videos I'm going to be sharing, and you need to write the notes on your own. So these are the two things that you need to pay today. You need to make the, you have to make the payment for this one and this one. We don't have any live classes, and these videos are available in Telugu and English language. And if you wanted to have any language you can choose, those videos will be given. You watch one video and you practice them slowly. Clear, guys? And this is what is called paid course, and this will be free, will be given. And we are going to be having one project is included for free. Okay, so this will be given in the month of April, plus CV preparation and the project explanation. All of them are included for free. You should not be worried about sample CVs I'm going to be giving. So everything I'm going to be giving for free, free, free. So this course you need to make the payment, not now. It will be for 1 month course, 25 days, 1 month course. SSAS will be for free. It is only 5 days course, and data warehousing 7 days course. It will be also free of cost. Clear? So today you have to make the payment for this and continue. In the month of April, you have to make the payment for this. So all these things are free, free, free. You should not be worried at all. So everything I'm going to be giving, all the videos are going to be shared daily onwards. You have to, make the payments today. This is the last class, and we will be able to continue from the Monday. So in the Monday class, I'll tell you how to install the SQL Server software and how to install Power BI software. Monday, same timing we will meet. So this meeting ID will change. You will get the payment details and everything by my time, 1 o'clock. By 11 o'clock at 1 o'clock you will be able to get it. So you will be able to go and work with this. So SSRS is not needed, because instead of SSRS we are going to be working with what? Power BI. That is what. So you'll be learning this. Instead of this, we are going to be learning this. Okay. So SSRS is not needed. But if you learn Power BI, SSRS will be very, very easy. So this is not needed. Okay. So this is what you're going to be doing. So you will become a BA developer or ETL developer, or you will become a data engineer. Clear? So what is your role? I will tell you. You go to the hospital, you say you are not well, you go to the doctor, so doctor will tell you, hey, you go and get the some medical tests. You go to the laboratory and you give the blood, and you ask them for the report. So in the lab technician, he will be collecting the blood, storing the blood, processing the blood. He is going to be creating a report. The report will be given to the patient. The patient will be taking the report to the doctor. Doctor is a decision maker. He is a business person. So, what is your role? Your role will be a lab technician. In the lab technician is going to be collecting the blood, you're collecting the data. He's storing the blood, you're storing the data. He's processing the blood, you are also processing the data. You create a report, lab technician also will create a report. That report will be given to the doctor. Lab technician is not going to be analyzing what is the patient, what is the problem with the patient. That is not the lab technician issue, that a doctor has to identify. So you are going to be creating a report and giving it to the doctors. Now you are going to be creating a lot of reports and you are giving it to the business users. The business user can understand what is the problem of the business. Clear? He is the decision maker. That is not you. Your role will be a lab technician job. So you are also called as a data engineering guy, right? You get the data, clean the data, store the data. So this kind of activity is called as a data engineering, right? So whatever you do, you get the data, you clean the data, you store the data. You get the data, clean the data, you store the data. You get the data, clean the data, store the data. This is what is called data preparation. Clear? So whenever you doing a data preparation, you are called as a data engineering. Data engineering role you're performing. So data engineering is done till this. After that, you create a report, right? You are also processing. So all of them you're going to be doing as a data engineering plus reports. So data engineering means get the data, clean the data, store the data, process the data, everything is ready. Then you create a report. So these two are called as a data analytics or called as a business intelligence. Clear? So data engineering means from here to here. Reporting means only this. So if you learn only reporting, you will be able to get only 20% of the jobs. If you do everything, 80% of the jobs are available in the where? Data engineering only. This is the complex activity. This is only small activity. Many people will learn only Power BI. Then after going the company, they will come to know that they are not ready for a lot of the time, because 20% of the time the companies are going to be creating report. Maximum time they're going to be working with the data engineering activity. Clear? So only reporting, if you learn, that is useless. You have to learn SQL, data warehousing, data modeling, and a lot of things you have to learn. So it is called as a data preparation or a data engineering. Data engineering plus reporting is called as a data analytics. Clear? Or business intelligence. Business intelligence means reporting the past. What was my sales last 5 years? That is what is called data analytics. So I told you in the demo number 1 and 2, data analytics means understanding the past. Data science means predicting the future. Clear? So if you have any questions, you're welcome. Thank you guys. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we don't have any classes, and all the videos I'm going to be giving, case studies I'm going to be giving, lot of things I'm going to be giving. You can practice and take your notes and you can practice, guys. Okay, sure.